Hey gang, welcome back to Devotional Music. This is music that points us toward God. I'm hoping to pick some music that is from different backgrounds, genres, stuff maybe that you haven't heard before, but from people of faith. But it doesn't necessarily always mention the name of Jesus, but it helps us think about, ponder deep truths. So today, let's jump in. It is from the Arcadian Wild, an album called Principium. This is called Winter, but there's a little bit of a twist. I thought with the cold coming, this would be appropriate, but there's some other truths as we think about the big story, the cosmic story of God's work in history. Let's give it a listen.
I felt the warmth recede like a scroll, rolled up and sealed, left me dark and hollow. I felt the cold, oh, it burned like a furnace. Frostbite consumes, ensues, I am banished. I felt my heart sunder and harden as I walked out of the garden.
So we heard right there from the very top, you're thinking, oh, it's kind of a bluegrass feel, but it's got some pop vibes. Really great lyrics that really invoke winter. I felt the warmth recede. I felt the cold. Oh, it burned like a furnace. Frostbite consumes. Ensues, I am banished. And you're like, wait a minute. What happened there? Frostbite, that makes sense, but I'm banished? What's going on there? And then I walked out of the garden. And are we talking about the end of summer and fall? Or are we talking about something more? Got some great harmonies coming in. Let's keep going.
I was loved more than anything, but I kissed the dust. I was crowned over everything, but I kissed the dust. I had all I would ever need, but I kissed the dust. I listened to the lie and I'd live and let die.
Love that. Start to think, okay, there's something else here. I was loved, I kissed the dust. I was crowned, I kissed the dust. I had all I would ever need, I kissed the dust. I listened to the lie. And we start to go, wait a minute, maybe the garden isn't the garden in my backyard. Maybe this is something out of scriptures.
I felt my soul pulled in every direction. What once was whole has chosen defection. I felt the chaos and came with her the hail. Hail, hail creation, long live your volition. Will we go on like we deserve a pardon as we walk out of the garden?
Man, musically, I just love where they go. It's just got such a killer groove. That second verse, I felt my soul pulled in every direction. Once was whole, has chosen defection. I felt the chaos. And then I love this line, hail, hail, creation, long live your volition. Will we go on like we deserve a pardon? Oh man, and suddenly realize, yeah, he's talking about fall. And there's a picture here of the winter that we are entering into is the fallen world, coming out of the sun of the garden.
I was living in a paradise, but now I fight a war against my own name, and I'm fighting all alone. faithful friend to feel like home again. I'd give it all up before I am forgotten. I know I changed, but I still look like you.
So good. So good. I love how verse 2, if you remember back then, the four-stringed instruments, they were driving 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it was really percussive. We went into the chorus, and then we hit this bridge. I was living in paradise, but now I fight a war against my own name. We are named for God. I'm fighting against my own name. So good. Fighting alone. I'd give it all up again if it all began like a faithful friend to feel like home again. And then you go into this fugue and everything, it's beautiful, but at the same time, it feels like we're wandering. And you've got different paths that are sort of stretching out before us. And now musically, we're going to expand that motif, that concept of wandering with an ache for beauty and meaning and truth. Now, what you don't know is that this is a 4-part piece. They are now evoking, the melody they're evoking right now is actually the beginning of creation. And so they've said, I want to be home again. And now they're taking us back to this hope, this longing for creation musically.
Sleepyhead, rest your bones in that flower bed. I'll wake you when it's time. We'll walk in the warmth of an endless light.
So good. Musically, they're taking us to the hope that we have. And they're also not only musically, but lyrically evoking where they started. They started with wake up, sleepyhead. Now it's lay down, sleepyhead. Rest your bones in that flower bed. I'll wake you when it's time. We'll walk in the warmth of an endless light. As we enter into this winter, it becomes a symbol for what God is doing in the world, cosmically, but also in our own lives. We walked away from him. We are living in a fallen winter world, but he promises that he will wake us again to endless light. Spring and light is coming.